So I got a new computer, and my old specs versus my new specs will be down below in the description box, so you could see where I'm coming from. Where I used to run this game on like medium, high, 30 FPS to now trying to run it on Epic for most stuff. Whoops. Except for a few things that'll be on high. This is just to kind of test it out to see how things will be. Rear view mirror, we'll leave that on medium. I'm not going to bother with the upscaling resolution thing. I'm just going to leave that alone. Okay, so this is just to kind of show you that. Now let's just kind of get into the game. That would be nice. Legend difficulty. I did cheat because I lost some of my saves before, both on PlayStation and here on the PC in the early ongoings of things. Okay, so I wanted to be transparent with that. And I have absolutely no shame. I'm just using the mouse to move down my view because I kind of like this view where I could see a little bit more of my steering wheel. That's just me, you know, driving on the exterior there. I'm not gonna lie, even for a slow driving game like this, it's not Forza Horizon, and I understand that. It makes a nice difference to have that 60 FPS versus the 30, but I do know that it's going to jump around a little bit. I lost a frame there, heaven forbid. For the most part, it runs pretty good. Of all the games that I've tested on my new computer, this is definitely the one that still has a little wee bit of jank, which in theory is unjustifiable due to the fact of when you take the graphics into consideration. So if I play Microsoft, see, I dropped all the way down to 50 there. If I'm playing Microsoft Flight Simulator, for example, I can crank everything to the living piss, and I'm getting 60. I rarely ever hit 59. Here, we can tell that the game is capable of playing it on these settings at 60 FPS. It's not like it's sporadically, constantly dropping the frames. Now, I may go ahead and drop some stuff from Epic to maybe even Ultra or High or whatever the terminology is. But so far, it's a much better experience than what I had. So I'm just, like I said, driving around, not doing really anything fancy or interesting. We're looking at the presentation, just how everything is running. Now, fine, let's talk about my specs, even though they're down below in the description box. So I came from an RTX 2070 Super, which to some people are like, it's still a pretty good card. Well, maybe. But chances are it was being withheld by my CPU, which was I did that with the mouse, just in case you're wondering. Sorry, my CPU was a Ryzen 7 5700G, and at the time during the pandemic a couple of years ago, that is all that I could get. There wasn't anything else. I would have blown an extra $400 on a better CPU. I just couldn't. So the overall synergy between that and my graphics card, I do think the CPU must have held me back a little bit because I could play most things fine. High Ultra, Forza Horizon 5, bring it. No problem. World of Warcraft, which used to be a game that was considered to be quite demanding even though the graphics didn't reflect that, it ran flawless. I don't think I've ever dropped a frame in like several months. Once in a blue moon. As we could tell here, I've only had once... Oh, there it is, just as I said that. I've been recording for how long? Couple minutes? Sorry, I had something stuck between my teeth. I've had two little dips and a couple that went to 59 or 57. I don't know what this is. 59 or 57, and I didn't even feel those, honestly. Sometimes it could be jarring to lose just a couple of FPS, but in this case here, it's running pretty good. So I went from that to an RTX 4070 Ti Super. Not just the Ti, not the Super, the Ti Super. I rather call it the Super Ti just because it rolls off the tongue better. But now we're just nitpicking, okay? When it comes to the CPU, which I'm always like, let me explain, right? Yes, it is, whoops. It is an i7 Intel. It's It's a 14,700F. F as in FU. Not K as in Klondike bar. The K series, so the K and the KF, not the F, are the ones with the issues. So the non-K don't have that thing that's been going on for 2 generations for the 13th gen and the 14th gen in terms of voltage spikes. They just don't have it. So it's not an issue. Plus, for me to buy this exact computer, because I bought the MSI Aegis R2. It's a pre-built. It was like $1,000 off. I got it for about $1,750 American dollars with taxes, okay? Like, I'm sorry, but that's a goddamn good deal. I wasn't going to pay an extra, like, $800 US just because the other one came with the AMD 7800 X3D or 3DX or whatever the hell it's called. I generally would prefer those just because it's AMD, but for the price, I don't regret it. I've got a warranty. I really just don't care. But I felt like I needed to get that out of the way in case you were wondering. So overall, I do want to say... No, that's to reset my view. I haven't played in a while. And I'm trying to like... Yeah, up. That's the break, I think. Up. Yeah, don't mind me. This is what happens when you don't... Come on. There we go. Gosh, it looks so good. Noticeably different than on the PS5, but still looks good on the PS5. I'm not trying to, be funny or anything like that. The main reason why I want to play this on PC, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this before I even go there. To him, that is. So, on console, I don't care if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, you can use your steering wheel and it works. No problem. The issue is you cannot reduce the force feedback. So you're always stuck at the one setting. I don't like that. I'm a pretty strong guy. I work out. Good for me. But I'm also on a sit-stand desk. So there's no legs at the front. It's like a C shape, right, for my legs. Like this. And then all the weight's on top. It's very easy to wobble it if I'm reefing on the goddamn steering wheel with like 20, 30 pounds of pressure. That's where the computer comes in, because the computer, I've never played a game where there was no force feedback settings. I can just drop that shit, so I feel just a little bit of a force feedback. Not only that, there's no road force feedback on the console version, at least when I last played it. So it's always lacking, like feeling the little bumps through the road. Plus, I play American Truck Simulator, and all that sort of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I am just going to use my computer for... I gotta make sure I don't get distracted here. I want to use my computer for simulation games, for like driving and stuff like that, and then games that I don't have a choice but to play on the computer. Your World of Warcrafts and stuff like that, and your World of... and Guild Wars 2 or whatever. So the odd time that I do... Man, I'm starting to freeze here. So the odd time that I do end up... Oh, that's because I'm cold. This is what... Well, I'm equipped. I got the scraper. Tire. My goodness, how many tire chains do I need? It's been a while since I've played. Like, I mean, it's been a while. So you're really gonna have to bear with me here. With just stuff in general. Am I about to pass out? Is this why I can't? Oh. I needed to keep my distance. Apparently, we're still on the 6-foot COVID thing. Am I allowed to make that joke? Is that okay? Toolkit. Sure, let's buy a toolkit. Because why not? Tire chains. I clearly don't need those. I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. Not something I'm good at. No, there's some energy drink. Maybe I should not have put it on the hardest difficulty. I'm going to hold on to it just because why not? What if I have a hot cocoa? What if I do that? A black double? Oof. Will that warm me up, though? What about the spice? Let's go for a spice. That's $8. I can't do it. Energy drink. I'm gonna end up sick drinking all this shit. Yeah, see? I think that did something negative to him. I don't know. I promise I'm almost done. This is what I should have played a little bit before. But unfortunately, this is what happens when you don't keep up. Yeah, it looks like it's full. Okay, so let me get inside. Let me do that. Whoops. Let me do the windshield wipers. And then dashboard lights. Turn the heater on. I don't know if you can adjust the heater. Honestly. To the cabin. Apply the brakes. Okay. Now let's take a look at what's going on. Oh, good. Tire chains. There we go. Because honestly, I do need to get some food. Not like in real life, I mean in the game here. So what I'm going to do is cheat. And I'm going to do this here because I have... There we go. It's like, what is going on? I have no shame. I don't have time to be a show-off here. I really like this game. I really do. This game scratches an itch that even American Truck Simulator... American Truck Simulator doesn't scratch. This is why I should not have dropped out of school too early. But in my defense, English, c'est même pas ma première langue. Okay, it's not even my first language. But I think I'm doing all right. As a matter of fact, I did like 95% of my schooling in French. Je suis très français. Certainement. Just taking my good old time here. Whoa. Is it in the green? And I have to look. Like that. Yeah, I think it's circle to get out. Can I put some gloves on this guy? I don't know how that works. But I do know there's something I gotta do. Lock it? No. Come on. Oh my god, am I not able to lock it because of my hands? Because they're too cold? I'm not even kidding. Okay. I mean, what am I missing? I'm only gonna do this for a moment, and then I'll end up pausing my video. Tires don't need repair. Wow, eh? My heart... Okay, I gotta pause this for a sec. I gotta figure out why this isn't working. So I ended up actually dying, and it cost me $500,000 to be brought back to life. Apparently I didn't have proper clothing and all that sort of stuff. So I had the hypothermia, and I started from Sorry, I started from the hospital. I'm just really annoyed because... like I said, I just don't understand. Turn the heater on. That's good. Do I still have my inventory? I do. Let me look at my map. So, not apparently, but the hospital is right there. Points of interest, motels, cities. Yeah, shops I like. Gas stations are good. I forget what logistics stations are. I think that's for, like if you want to get a job from somewhere. But I just want to do this to kind of clean things up here. And then my job failed as well. Which is like way the hell over there. Oh, my HQ is also all the way over there. You know? You know something? I'm gonna go over here. So that's what I'm gonna... Whoops. I'm gonna end up doing that. Because again, the idea behind these videos, it's not to show you how to play the game and how you handle... I almost went in the river. Because it's all white, I can't see shit. So I'm just going to go to a store, see if I could buy some gloves or something like that. Because I could not interact at all with that trailer. Like, it just was not happening. And it was frustrating, to say the least. I do have pedestrians. Do I have traffic off? Yes, I think I have traffic off as well. How do I get into here now? Oh, I see. I feel like I have to... It must be there on the right-hand side. It is there on the right-hand side, okay. So let's quickly go in. I think I'm just going to leave the truck running. Because, like, who the hell's going to steal my truck? Like a zombie apocalypse out here. We're going to pretend like that didn't happen. But it's good because we're looking at the... We're looking at the performance of, like, getting in and out of the truck. That's why I did that. That one looks like it's open. But so does this one. I feel like I gotta look at the map again. No, I don't have to. Because we have a buckaroni there that's glowing. Yeah, so it is functioning quite well, like I said, outside of a couple of dippy dips. Little dip action. What's the... I'll have to get to that one later. Let me see if I can get... Where is some good food? There's some damn food shelf. Trail mix. I mean, trail mix does the trick. Literally. Especially when you stack a bunch of them. We'll do that. And I'll grab a couple of more energy drinks. Where can I buy some damn clothes? That's what I want to know. Energy drinks. Gotta get those. And then... Oh, wow. It's not doing good. A thick coat that offers protection for freezer. Not gonna lie, that it does make it... Like, what's next? I gotta learn how to sew now? Boy. It might be across the street, honestly. Okay, so that's where that is. I think I'm just gonna do one more thing, honestly. Truth be told. I'm gonna back it up. I think that's a store. I'm not sure. There's only one way to find out. I need like a Mark's Work warehouse or some shit. Get a new jacket. And the likes. Looks like it's open. Only one way to find out. Yeah, like it lets you come in here. What do you say there? You want the fizz? Or do you want the... I'm not even going to say that. Da, 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 da. I mean, is it considered a tool, what I'm looking for? Probably not considered a tool. Ah. Look at that shit. So I've got what's called a winter coat. A hooded winter jacket made of thick material. What do I got? A thick coat that offers protection from freezing... Oh, okay. Oh, foobar. I don't have any goddamn room. You know what? I'm just gonna... I don't care. I'm gonna drop it. Light jacket. I'm gonna buy the winter jacket. It does not appear that you could buy shoes and... Well, how the hell's he doing fine? You know what I mean? Oh, he's got gloves. Well, excuse me. You've got gloves. What do you got for sale? How are you staying in here fine? That's some bullshit right there if I've ever seen it. Okay, well. What I am going to do is this. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to drop it. And then on top of that, I'm going to go. How am I cold? Do I need to wear two of them? 30 down to 99%. Well, jumpin' Jesus. Yeah, and I'm losing health too. That wasn't a good look. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong button. Again. Muscle memory when you're playing multiple games. This is what happens. I like this game, but it does piss me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be full of shit if I said otherwise. Maybe I can't handle the legendary. Maybe I'm not a legend. I was hoping I was. I don't know if I am. I'm gonna have to research that. Or maybe it's just normal to be outside and freeze your ass off. I don't know. I used to live near Alaska. I've been in this shit. I wasn't doing what he was doing. Because I also had gloves on. Come on. Oh, it's green. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it earlier. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't clip it. There we go. Oh, this stuff I think it's this one. Yeah. Raising it. Quick before my fingers fall off. Yeah, he's cold. Oh, whatever. Suck it up. Get out of there. Quick. Ah, but does your health come back? That's what I don't know. You know what? That's what we're gonna find out. Okay, so. Oh, this is gonna be a fun pickle. This is it right here, boys and girls. Probably just boys. This is where the challenge begins. It's stuff like this. Actually, this isn't too bad. I've done some funky stuff on American Truck Simulator. But this can be challenging. And when you come across those moments, and then you get through, you're like, ah, that's right, bitch. I did that shit. And it's so gratifying, satisfying, whatever word you want to use. It's some good shit. Where the hell am I? Okay, you know what? I was on the road. I'm on the road again. Yeah, don't ever sign me up for America's, whatever it's called, American Idol. I seriously do not know what I'm doing. Maybe I should have played the game for like a half hour or something. Excuse me. And then proceeded to record. Am I even on the road? I think so. Again, with all that snow, a little bit hard to tell. It's a good thing I have a mini-map there, because that's realistic. Alright, here we go. Right now, I wish I was in Colorado. I only said that because it rhymes. And Colorado's pretty nice, but it can snow. Just look at South Park. 56. 56. You know, I am going to try something now. I am going to do it. We are going to do that shit right now. Where is it? Upscaling mode. Da, 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 da. Eh? Oh, that's just the sharpness. Quality. Balanced. Performance. Ultra performance. Yeah, quality. That way it takes away some stuff. Let's just see what it does. Okay, let's just... Whoa. I think things look different. Could be the placebo thing. I think something's happening. That dashboard, man, they gotta make that 12K resolution. Am I going 40 or 1,000? Very relaxing. No, that's not true. A little bit stressed out. Because this game's more hardcore in many regards. And my health did come back up. So when you've got frostbite, you know what I mean? Just hop in your truck, hope your freezer, hope your heater doesn't turn you into a freezer, and you're good to go. Maybe you're just not meant to stay outside for a long time. Which I suppose would make sense. A little bit. Not much, but yeah. I still hate that speed limiter thing where it just stops you right there and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, I felt that little bump. Not every single bump, like an American Truck Simulator. Yeah, little dip. Yeah, it's definitely good. But for some reason, I don't know. I honestly just don't know what to do. If I should leave that on or not. All features, vibration, all features. Only hit surface effects disabled. All features. Steering wheel, overall force feedback, yeah, 50%, so you can't change that on console, which is so dumb. You don't want to do a hairpin turn here or you're screwed. But yeah, that winter snow, and just because it's winter doesn't mean it's gonna snow. It's minus 34 Celsius. Bitch, I've been in like minus 60, minus 65. Took to Yuk Yuk, Nunavut, Iqaluit. I've been places. Minus 34. Whoa. What is that? He must be from Australia. Has to be. We've got 200 miles to go. And no, I'm not going to record the whole thing. Are you nuts? Nobody wants to sit here for that. I keep pausing the game. I keep blinking. Like, nobody can keep up with that. Nobody wants any of that. I just know that the pop-in, render distance pop-in stuff basically doesn't exist on PC when you have the stuff on Ultra. On PS5, it was a little bit more jarring with the trees, and they would flicker different textures. So this is one where I noticeably find the experience to be better on the computer. That's not always the case for everything, though. So, keep that in mind. Your mileage will vary, not may vary. It abso-effing-lutely will vary from one game to the next. Pretty good. But I think I am going to save it right here, right on the bridge. Just like that. Put the brakes on. Looks good. I mean, there's not a lot of color there, but you could just tell that it looks good. And I'm enjoying myself. So that's the main thing. It's usually an important aspect of gaming is when you're having fun. So as always, if you liked the video, go ahead. I wish there was a photo mode. Maybe there is one and I just don't know. Go ahead, give it a thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with that algorithm and trying to make me more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up. And if you didn't like the video, that's okay. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll just bend it in half, twist it, and I'll break it off inside of your ass. And if you want to subscribe, naturally, that would be great, but if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.